Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Nice, nice. Right. Good morning, guys. Right. And can you check it? What we completed in the last session? I think so. We started the new topic like what? Java features. And before these Java features, what topic we completed there? Differences between Java and others. So almost all 9 number of differences we completed in the last session. Have you studied all these 9 number of differences? Have you checked all 9 number of differences? Right. And one more small announcement to all of you. Probably this Thursday, I'm going to conduct a test on this Thursday or maybe Friday, depends on our topic completion. I'll conduct a test, or in the worst case, if the topic is not completed, on Sunday. Definitely in this week, you are going to face one test. So everybody has to appear for the test. Okay. If the test is going on Sunday, then it will be at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Otherwise, in the regular days, if the test is going on, then I will announce the time. Maybe probably 10 o'clock maximum. At 10 o'clock, I'll conduct the test. Why? Because 8:30 to 10 o'clock, this class has to be conducted. No changes in this timing, no changes in this class, regular classes. Okay. So that was the situation. Even when I entered into the object orientation, there I will take special classes on Sundays. Somewhat extra sessions on Sundays I need to conduct. Then only we are able to complete our syllabus. Understand it clearly. So on Sundays, definitely we have to work more, but not immediately. Not immediately. Let us wait few more days of time. Once if we start object orientation, from that point onwards, our content will be a bit faster. Fast in the sense in your understandable manner. So everybody has to attend for it. Okay. All right, sir. Now let's continue this content here. Differences between Java and others, in the sense nearly 9 number of differences we discussed actually. One time, can you tell me all 9 number of differences? Just I required only titles. I don't require the total internal content there. All right. What is the first difference we completed? C and C++ are static programming languages, but Java is what? A dynamic programming language. Good. And second point is what? Preprocessor is required in C and C++, but preprocessor is not required in Java. Next one, pointers are existed in C and C++, but pointers are not existed in Java. Then what next one? C and C++ are platform dependent programming languages, but Java is what? Platform independent programming language. Then after that, multiple inheritance does not exist, does not supported by Java programming language. It might be existed in C++ and Python. Leave it. Then after that, what next one here? Pointer. Apart from that, C and C++ are following call by value and call by reference, but Java does follows only call by value but not call by reference. Next one, after that, destructors are existed in C++, but destructors are not existed in Java. Then after that, what next one here? In case of C and C++, integers will take 2 bytes of memory and characters will take 1 byte of memory. But in the case of Java, integers will take 4 bytes of memory and characters will take 2 bytes of memory. Why characters are taking 2 bytes of memory in the case of Java? Because of Unicode representations. But in the case of C and C++, ASCII values representation. Okay, to store any Unicode value, 2 bytes of memory is required. What is the specialty of the Unicode? It able to represent all the alphabet from all the natural languages. So what is the advantage you are getting by representing all the alphabet from all the natural languages? No, the main advantage is what it able to provide internationalization support. What is this internationalization support? No, providing services to the customers as per the locality. Providing services to the customers as per locality, as per local conventions. Then it is called as like what? No, internationalization. Java is providing very good internationalization support because of Unicode representations only. If Unicode representations are not available, then it is difficult for Java to provide internationalization support. Got it or not? That's fine. Next one is, then after that, these many differences, 9 number of differences are given. That one more point I'm telling to you, endless number of differences we can speak out. The differences between Java and others, in the sense, endless number of differences we can provide. But here the point is what? At least at a basic level, on a front line, what differences we are going to understand, we are able to understand at present. Up to that differences only I have given. When we go for the concepts internally, more and more number of differences are available. Good, leave this one. Up to these differences between Java and others, few interview questions I covered. Can you tell me how many interview questions I covered here? Mainly three questions, 3 or 4, I think so. 3 questions I covered. What are the 3 questions there? First one is what? What are the differences between hash include statements and import statement? Then what next one here? Differences between pointer and reference variable. Then what next one? Differences between .exe file and .class file. Tell me guys, .class file contains which code? Byte code. .class files contains which code? Byte code. What is the nature of the byte code? It is an intermediate code. It is an intermediate code. It is not having any operating system representations, even though we compiled Java program on a particular operating system. Okay, is the .class file is directly executable code? No, it is not executable code. So somebody else has to convert that byte code from neutral nature to the native representations or not? That means operating system representations or not? So to convert and to execute Java program, to convert byte code and to execute that converted byte code, Java has provided a separated tool. What is the tool here? Come on, what is the tool? What is the tool? JVM. What is this JVM? Java Virtual Mission. JVM in the sense Java Virtual Mission. Right, sir. Now tell me, Java is a platform independent programming language, but JVM is what? Platform dependent. Not only JVM, the total Java software is what? Platform dependent. So these are only highlighted points here I'm telling to you. Understand it here? Forever we have to remember this kind of highlighted information. Frequently I'm going to ask the questions on this. Because of this reason only I'm going to include all these points in our test. One time if you complete it, automatically you'll remember that content for long time. Okay, be ready for the test. All right, sir, I'll give the schedule when I'm going to conduct the test exactly, depending on my topic completion. Actually, this I have to complete. After that, Java programming format topic is available that I have to complete. After that, I'll conduct the test. Okay, but every day try to prepare yourself for the test. Okay, on every topic I'm going to conduct this test. Yes, sir, ready for it? Right, good. Now let's come for these Java features. And in the last session, I have given a simple example for Java features. What is the main intention to provide Java features as a topic? One simple example also I given. Just it is a trailer for the movie Java. It's not main movie. It's a trailer. Trailer in the sense before releasing movie, just we want to provide some taste of this movie. I want to give some description about this movie. To give some basic information about this particular programming language, Java people have given this particular topic like what? No, Java features. Just that means in a 5 minutes, if you want to know what is Java, then go through like what? No, Java features. This is one point. So here in the interview point of view, this topic is okay. 1 or 2 points only you are able to get in interviews, no, from this particular topic. But in academic point of view, this is very, very, very important question in your exams. Academic style, academic level. For example, if you are pursuing, that means if you are in study, if you are in academics, BTech or maybe MCA, whatever it may be, if you are in study, if you have Java as a subject, if you have Java in our academics, you can expect this question as a either 8 marks question or 16 marks question. Maybe in some situations 32 marks question also. I don't know for that. Are you having 32 marks questions in our exams? I think so, no, right? Maybe 16 marks questions max. So this kind of questions you are able to get. So that's why one time we have to learn properly this particular content. Just it is a purely a theoretical concept analysis only, but you have to understand all these points, right, sir? Let's move on to the topic, yes. Let's move on to the content here, right, sir? The first one is, what was the first one here we specified? No, Java is a simple programming language, and before that, I want to give one more point. I want to add one more point to describe the nature of Java programming language. To describe the nature of Java programming language, Java has provided the following set of features. That's it. For what purpose this total content is available, in the sense just to describe, just it is only description to describe the nature of Java programming language. Java has provided the following set of features. In outside also, if anybody else is asking question to you, what is Java? Tell me something about Java. What do you know about Java? If this kind of questions are coming, then your answer should be what? All these 11 or 12 number of features you have to discuss. Observe this clearly, all of you guys. All right, sir. Now let's move on to the features. What are the various features that are available here? First one is simple programming language. Next one is object-oriented programming language. Next one is what? Platform independent. Next one is architectural neutral. Next one is robust programming language. Portable, secure, dynamic, distributed, multi-threaded, interpretive, and high-performance programming languages. All right, yes. Now we have to analyze one by one clearly. First one is what? What is this first one actually? Simple programming language. All of you guys, observe carefully. Simple programming language. Java is a simple programming language, no doubt for that. But how can we say Java is a simple programming language? That's my question. How can we decide Java is a simple programming language? We have to observe this point clearly. All right, sir. I'll give some answers to you. Now try to understand this clearly. All of you put concentration here. Java is a simple programming language. Java is a simple programming language. Why? Because, what are the reasons for it? Because of three reasons. Because of three reasons, Java is a simple programming language. Reason number one. Listen carefully. All of you observe carefully. Java applications will take lesser memory and lesser execution time. Am I right or not? Lesser memory and lesser execution time. You know already this point. Of course, less power consumption also. We can understand it, no? In the Java history, I given that content. But as of now, we can understand Java applications will take less memory and less execution time. Because of this reason, Java is what now? A simple programming language. Next one, point number 2. Listen, all of you know. Java has removed all the confusion-oriented features. Like Java has removed all the confusion-oriented features. Like, what are these features actually? Pointers, maybe. Then what next one here? Multiple inheritance, and so on and so on and so on. Of course, operator overloading or something else. So this type of features might be already removed by Java from its programming language to make Java as a simple programming language. To make Java a simple programming language only, Java has removed all the confusion-oriented features from its past programming languages. For Java, what are the past programming languages, previous programming languages, maybe C, C++, some programming languages, Pascal or something else. So where which features are giving confusion to the developers, identified that features have been removed from Java programming language. Got it or not? This is another reason. And the third reason, try to observe this clearly, all of you guys. Java, listen carefully, Java is using all the simplified syntaxes from C and C++. At one side, I can say Java doesn't have its own syntaxes. Of course, 90% I'm telling there, Java doesn't have its own syntaxes. Java uses the syntaxes, the simple syntaxes from C and C++. But I cannot say it's an extension of C and C++. No. Whatever the syntaxes which are very simple in C and C++, as is that syntaxes are utilized in Java. It's not extending from C and C++. Just it is preparing the same syntaxes of C and C++. It prepared same syntaxes of C and C++, 90%. 90% is same syntaxes of C and C++ that used by Java programming language. Java has prepared its own syntaxes in 2 to 3 number of syntaxes only, less number of syntaxes only. But majority of the syntaxes for the features which are taken from C and C++, not by Java in its own. Guys, all of you are following or not? Now tell me for what purpose Java has adapted or Java has inspired the syntaxes point of view from C and C++. No, again to make Java as a simple programming language. Again to make Java as what? A simple programming language. I'm asking one more question, guys, one more time. Now try to answer for it. How can we say Java is a simple programming language? Nice. Java applications will take less memory and less execution time. Java has removed all the confusion oriented features like pointers and multiple inheritance and so on. Java is using all the simplified syntaxes from C and C++. Will you remember this point? Definitely in the test I will ask this question. Java is a simple programming language because of the following reasons. Then I will give all the 4 or 5 reasons, no? Then multiple options, option 1, 1, 2, 3, option 2, 2, 3, 4. Like this, 4 or 5 points I will give there, list, no? From this list you have to select which reasons why Java is a simple programming language. There we have to select that answer. Got it or not? Okay, nice. Now let's come for this next one. You know already this point here. The second one. What is the second one here? Object-oriented programming language. Number of times, almost all 15 to 20 number of times we discussed about this particular point in the previous conversation. Before this Java, now tell me, when a programming language is an object-oriented programming language, when a programming language is an object-oriented programming language, if any programming language allows its applications to represent data in the form of objects by following object-oriented features, by following object-oriented principles, then that programming language is called as what? Object-oriented programming language. Now here we have to conclude that Java is an object-oriented programming language. Java is an object-oriented programming language. Why? Because Java applications are able to represent data in the form of objects by following object-oriented features. Can you tell me, guys, what are the various object-oriented features in general? Come on. Class, object, encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, polymorphism, and message passing. These are the object-oriented features. Right, that's fine. Right, sir. This part is completed. Not to have too much discussion about it. Why? Because we have a separate topic like object orientation. Object orientation is a separate topic. It is the heart of the Java. It's the main concept of the Java. So we are going to have very good discussion about this object orientation. Don't worry for that. Even the few more days. That means the more number of days we are going to discuss about days of time. We are going to put concentration on like what now? Object orientation. So just it is a definition as of now. We can observe this clearly. Leave this one. Then what next one, sir? Now tell me. Platform independent. Not required to discuss anything about it. Already aware about it. But as per the responsibility, as per the topic point of view, as per the sequence, I need to give one statement. Tell me, guys. When a programming language is platform dependent, when a programming language is platform dependent, I'm not asking about a single word answers. At least give some description. If any programming language allows its applications to perform both compilation and execution on the same operating system, not on two different operating systems. Am I right or not? So if any programming language allows its applications to perform compilation and execution on the same operating system, then that programming language is called as what? Platform independent programming language. Now here the conclusion is what? Okay, sorry, platform dependent programming language that was. But what is platform independent programming language? If any programming language allows its applications to perform compilation is on one operating system and execution is on another operating system, then that programming language is called as what? Platform independent programming language. Here the point is what? If any programming language allows, sorry, now directly I want to give conclusion about Java that you already aware about it. Java is a platform independent programming language. Java is a platform independent programming language. Why? Because Java allows its applications to perform compilation on one operating system and execution is on another operating system. That's it. Now again that extended point is what? This is possible because of one component in Java. Compilation is on one operating system and execution is going on another operating system is possible for Java because of one component in Java. What is that component? Tell me. JVM. Because of what? JVM. Because of JVM. What is the JVM? Java Virtual Machine. JVM has two actions actually. Two responsibilities are available for JVM. What are the two responsibilities of JVM, guys? What are the two responsibilities of JVM? One is converting a byte code from neutral nature to native code, and second one is executing that native code. Conversion and execution both could be done by JVM. Got it or not? Okay, leave this point here. Next one is after that, after understanding this platform independent, architectural neutral. Again here I'm going to give a simple definition, not to talk much about this one. Almost it is the same as platform independent only, but here the point is what? Not considering operating system. Here we have to consider what? Architecture. What is this architecture actually? Hardware architecture. Am I right or not? Hardware architecture. Understand my point clearly? So the Java programming language itself is like what now? Java programming language itself is like what now? Hardware independent. It's like what now? Processor independent. Hardware independent. That's it. That is the point here we have to understand. But internals are not required. In the future, when time comes, I will discuss about these concepts internally. But as of now, without getting any confusion, without giving any confusion, just a simple statement here I'm providing. Try to recognize this point clearly. Right, sir. Then what's the point here I'm telling to you? Tell me, Java is an architectural neutral programming language. Why? Because it allows its applications to perform compilation on one hardware and execution on another hardware. That's it, not more than that. So Java is an architectural neutral programming language. Why? Because Java allows its applications to perform compilation on one hardware architecture and execution is on another hardware architecture. Hardware architecture in the sense simply we can understand a processor. Understand my point here. So another hardware architecture. Because of this reason, we can conclude that Java is what? An architectural neutral programming language. Not to understand too much about this particular topic here. In the future, I will talk more about this hardware architectures. As of now, we can understand only hardware independent. Previously, platform independent is was operating system independent. That's it. That's the point here we have to understand. Yes, sir. All of you are following? All these points are noun points only. I'm not talking about any French language. Simple English language only, simple Java programming language only I'm discussing. Last 1 week, what we discussed there, then all together I'm keeping now. All together, all the points I'm keeping at a single place. That's it, not more than that. At least if you follow these points now, a little bit revision you are able to get about our previous concepts. Yes? Good. And today, good news is nobody is sleeping in my class today. Good thing, good habit. People are gradually habituated to my classes. First class somewhat difficult, second class is okay, third class better, and fourth class okay, comfortable, fifth class understandable. Now the sixth class very good, seventh class excellent. Next, by moving on to the concepts, no, you will not sit on chairs, I'm sure about it. When I stand myself, automatically you are going to be stand. When I am sitting, you are going to be seated. Definitely, I'll give such kind of environment for you. That means automatically it's going to be happen. If the important topics comes, I will not sit on my chair. I'm sure I will dance. Along with me, you are going to be dance. You will dance on in the environment of Java. So you'll see. You'll see. Some topics are available. Some specific topics are available. The topics explanation will be peak. Automatically, you are going to understand the topics in a peak moment. Sir, got it or not? Okay, fine. A robust programming language. This is a little bit important point over all the concepts, no? But we have to understand this. Okay, for the next 5 minutes of time, just max look at my face. If my face is not good, at least look at the screen. That's it. Don't have any other work. Stop running notes first of all. Just close your books. Close your books. Just 5 minutes of time. After that, you can open and we can write your running notes. Don't worry. But your complete attention I require to understand this particular point. Only one simple topic. Not much, too much difficult, no, but you can understand. You have to understand it clearly. Forget about Java. Forget about Java. Of course, Java is a robust programming language, damn sure. But forget about Java. Before that, tell me when a programming language is a robust programming language. That's my question. Before Java, I want to know when a programming language is a robust programming language. How can we decide a programming language is a robust programming language? That's my question. Okay. If any programming language is good at two areas, if any programming language is good at two areas, what are these two areas? No, memory management system and exception handling. If any programming language is good at a memory management system and exception handling, then that programming language is a robust programming language. That is the terminology. I'll explain that each and every individual part. Don't worry. Come again. When a programming language is a robust programming language, if any programming language good at two areas, what are the two areas? Now tell me. Memory management system and exception handling. Their programming language is what? A robust programming language. In general, people are thinking about this robustness. Robust in the sense, immediately people are thinking about faster. Such kind of words automatically they are relating and they are understanding that Java in a different way. No, exact words are like what? No, good memory management system, good exception handling mechanisms. That makes the related programming language. That makes the programming language as a robust programming language. Now I'm concluding. Java is a robust programming language. Java is a robust programming language. How, sir? How can you say Java is a robust programming language? Because of these two reasons. Because of these two reasons, in the sense, Java has very good memory management system. Java has very good memory management system. And Java has very good exception handling mechanisms. In the point of exception handling, in the point of memory management, Java is too good. Java is very good. So because of these two reasons, Java is what? Java is a robust programming language. Okay, sir. Your definitions, how Java is robust programming language, the names, exception handling mechanisms, and a memory management system, that names and the concept is very much clear. Can you elaborate how Java is good at memory management system? Can you elaborate how Java is good at exception handling mechanisms? I want to know these 2 points clearly. Memory management system that you know. Why? Because Java is using which memory for objects maintenance? Now tell me. Exactly. What is that memory used by Java? Tell me, all of you know, I might be aware about it. Java is using one type of memory for its operations. What is that memory? Internally. Heap memory. What is this memory? Heap memory. Java is using heap memory. What is this heap memory actually? What exactly the meaning of heap memory? Heap memory is a dynamic memory management system. Heap memory management system is what? A dynamic memory management system. What is the meaning of dynamic memory management system? Come on, what is the meaning of dynamic memory management system? Dynamic memory management system is able to allocate and deallocate memory for the objects at runtime as per the application requirement. Not at a compilation time, not at a static time. I get my point or not? We are executing program. A program required to allocate memory, then heap manager is able to allocate the memory. The program doesn't require to allocate the memory, that means already memory was allocated. I want to free that memory, I want to deallocate that memory, then heap memory manager is able to deallocate memory for the JVM requirement. That means if we need memory, our memory management system is ready to create memory. If we don't require memory, already allocated now, it is not required, then our memory management system is able to release that memory. Understand my point here? As per our requirement, if required, then create it. If you don't require that, then not to create it. This kind of support dynamically, provided by Java programming language. That means heap memory management system. That's why heap memory management system is what? Heap memory management system is what? A dynamic memory management system which allocates and deallocates memory for the objects at runtime as per the requirement. Sir, got it or not? Say for example, if it is static memory management system, what it is going on, sir? Understand it clearly. If it is a static memory management system, one example I'm telling you, understand it now. Throughout my application, in the starting point of the program, I required only 50 objects. Middle of the program, 200 objects I required. End of the program, again I required 50 more objects. Totally, in my program, how many objects we required? 300 objects I required, for example. Starting point of the program 15, middle of the program 200, ending point of the program again one more 50. These many objects are required throughout my program. If it is dynamic memory management system, at a starting point of the program, as you require 50 memory, that means 50 objects, then memory management system will allocate memory for 50 objects only. Understand my point here? Okay, meanwhile, if any unnecessary object is created, our garbage collector is ready to destroy that unnecessary objects also. Leave it. In the middle of the program, by checking the requirement, again 200 objects it able to create. Understand my point here? It is not creating all 300 objects at a time. If your program required 50 now, allocating memory for 50 objects. In the middle of the program, when it required 200 objects now, by checking the memory availability, it will get 200 objects. In over the first 50 objects now, if unnecessary objects are available, it able to remove memory for that object. Again, it able to reuse the same memory for other new objects also. Such kind of maintenance is possible. At the end of the program, again one more 50 objects are required. Then again it will check over the 250 number of objects. If any unnecessary object is available, it able to remove that unnecessary object. That the removed memory, that means the freed memory will be utilized for new objects. That means maintenance of the memory will be effective if it is a dynamic memory management system. For example, if it is static memory management system, what's going to be happen? That compilation time itself, throughout our program, how many objects we required here now? 300 objects we required. At the very compilation time itself, all memory for 300 objects are going to be created. Will you maintain that memory? Will you release that memory at runtime here? No, not possible here. Got my point or not? So somewhat difficult, but maintaining 300 objects throughout the application, what is the use of it? When I record object, then only I want to create that object. If it is static memory allocation, throughout the application, throughout the execution, that all 300 objects are going to be blocked. Unnecessary or not? At the starting point of the program, what is the need of 300 objects now? Middle of the object, I record 200 objects. Starting point of the program, I record 50 objects. End of the program, I record 50 objects. But if it is a static memory allocation, at a compilation time itself, all 300 objects must be created or not? Memory wastage is going on or not? So because of that reason, we are not going to prefer to use static memory allocation maximum. We required what? Dynamic memory allocation. So which memory is a dynamic memory? Heap memory management system is well suited for dynamic memory management. Because of this reason only, Java is using dynamic memory management as that means Java is using heap memory management system as a dynamic memory management system for its applications. Now tell me, finally I'm asking there, Java is good at memory management system or not? Java is very good at memory management system. Moreover, garbage collector is available. Whenever we want to release the memory for the objects, whenever we want to destroy the objects, no, garbage collector anyway is available. So maintenance point of view, that Java is very good when compared with other programming languages. Following or not? That's okay, good. Point number 1 is clear. Point number 2 is what? Java is very good at exception handling mechanisms. Because of this reason also, Java is what? A robust programming language. Then immediately I'm getting a question, sir, what is this exception handling? I don't know anything about this exception and all these things. But still you are using the terminology like exception handling. What is this exception handling? I don't know about it. If you're asking this type of question, I'll give you answer for it. Now try to understand this clearly. Before understanding this exception handling, first we have to understand what is an exception. What exactly the meaning of exception? In the startup of the classes, in the starting point of the classes, just you have to understand the definition. Exception is a runtime error causes abnormal termination to the application. What is that exception, sir? Now tell me. Exception. What is this exception, guys? Now tell me. Exception is runtime error causes abnormal termination. Causes abnormal termination to our application. I'll explain. But definition I have to specify clearly. Tell me, what is the definition of the exception? Come on. Exception is a runtime error. What is that? What is that error? No? Not compilation time error. Runtime error. What is the effect of this? What a runtime error will provide for us? It causes abnormal termination to the application. Causes abnormal termination to the application. Yes, sir. Following or not? Simple example. Very, very simple example. Today is Monday, right? Monday is a perfect day. Why? Because it is coming after Sunday. Might be Sunday you are totally busy. The Monday you are relaxing in our classes. The actual intention of Sunday is what? Throughout the week you are working so hard. So on Sunday you have to be relaxed. But unfortunately what our students are doing, Sunday they are very much busy. Sunday they are not relaxed. Monday onwards up to Saturday they are relaxing. Especially in my classes, people are relaxed very well. Huh? Okay. Monday today, I'm sure classes are going to be happen. Okay, fine. At your home, you decided today classes existed, so we have to attend for the class. Then you are creating your mood also at your home. When we start to the class with great intention, you are coming to this session. Really appreciate that. You are coming here. Case number 1, I'm telling no. Later on, case number 2, I will tell you. You are coming inside the class. You are sitting. Myself, I came here and I started my class. Class is going on successfully. Every point is clear and everything is going on good. 8:30 class was started. Now the time is 10 o'clock. Up to 10 o'clock class was happened. Clear. Don't check your watches, sir. Now the time is not 10 o'clock, right? Example I'm telling you. Fine. Overall, 1.5 hour class was completed. Good. Today concepts are very much clear. I understood everything. After the class, my satisfaction level is also good. Cool. You came out from the institute and you went out from Durgasoft also. You went out from Durgasoft or not? With a very good satisfaction, you went out from Durgasoft or not? With much clarity, you came out from Durgasoft or not? Smooth termination. Terminating your class in a smooth manner. Smooth termination. Case number 1 is good, positive case. Come back. I'll go for case number 2. Class timing is what? 8:30 to 10 o'clock. Now the time is 7 o'clock. You are at your room, hostel, or maybe room, or your home. So just you wake up. Now you thought of it today, what's my schedule? By closing your eyes itself, we are thinking, what's my schedule today? At 8:30, I have to go for Durgasoft and I have to attend for the session up to 10 o'clock. After 10 o'clock, I might be busy with some other work. That's okay, nice. Now the time is 7 o'clock. You are ready to, you are preparing yourself to come for the session. Okay, you completed all formalities, all minimum requirements you completed. Of course, minimum is brush, right? You completed that? I hope so. No? Anybody is coming without brush? Huh? It's almost a suicide case for you at early morning. Huh? Java without brush is not possible. Java with brush and bath is possible. Come to the class with these two minimum. Am I right or not? Right, sir. So he came to the class now. Class at 8:30, you came inside the class. Your trial results were so good. By following the timing at 8:30, he also came to the class. He started class. Going on. 8:30 to 10 o'clock is a class timing. Exactly at 9 o'clock, what happened? All of a sudden, the system hanged and projector is not running. Projector is running. System is also good now, but assume the situation. My system is not working. My operating system crashed out. My projector was switched off, not coming properly. I'm helpless. I'm totally hands out situation inside the class. Then what I have to do? If it is the situation, what I have to do? Is there any alternative for me? You may think of it, sir, some other system will come and some other projector will come. No, it may take some time. But I'm compatible with my system only. I don't like some other system. Why? Because my complete analysis, my diagrams, my previous class content is available inside this system only. The class continuation is available inside the system only, not in other system. So I don't like to take other system. I have to get back my system. Projector. If you want to get a new projector, it may take 1 day after a minimum. On movement, we will not get that one. You may think of it, classroom change. There are all classes are very much busy at Durgasoft. No classroom is available. Even if the classroom is available for this much of strength, no classroom is available. So what I have to do? All doors are closed. Only one option. What is that option there? I have to cancel the session today, but tomorrow you have to attend for the session. I'll continue the class tomorrow, right from. Now tell me, sir, you are leaving from the classroom with good satisfaction or without satisfaction? Without satisfaction. Some people might be satisfied, I know. But majority cases I'm telling there, without satisfaction, we are leaving from the class. Of course, in front of me, we may not use any word, but outside of Durgasoft, there are waste classes there, regularly classes are cancelled. And because of situation, class has been cancelled. Then how it is possible to join there? You may thought of it. That means without satisfaction. That means you exited from the class with a smoother and abnormal. Tell me that exit in the middle exit is nothing but abnormal termination. Middle drop, middle exit is what? No, abnormal termination, not a smooth exit. Terminating your schedule in abnormally. Why? Because unexpected event has occurred. Unexpected event is what? Crashing my operating system, not working my projector is an abnormal situation. Due to this abnormal situation, the class has been cancelled. That is like terminated our class with terminated our class in the middle. Am I right or not? So this kind of situations here we understood clearly. So because of that reason, that means this kind of situation is nothing but what? Abnormal termination. Abnormal termination. Got my point or not? Abnormal termination. So this abnormal termination may cause serious problems to your overall schedule. Something else might be if you are in abnormal termination from the class, automatically your mind might be corrupted. You may not follow your total day schedule. Or maybe tomorrow if you come to the class, you may not understand properly the concept because of the yesterday's abnormal termination. It may be affect throughout your career. Got my point or not? Similarly, when we run a program, when we run a Java program, at the end of the program, if the program execution is completed, if the program execution is terminated at the end of the program, at last line of the program, that is smooth termination. It will not give any effect to our application and it will not give any effect to our output generation. Right outputs we are able to get. But in some situations, due to some unexpected events, our program may gets terminated in the middle. Our program may be terminated in the middle. 100 lines of code is available. At a 100th line, if our program is terminated execution, then it is a smooth termination, no issues. But at the 50th line, if the program execution is terminated due to some unexpected event, due to some unexpected problem in the middle of the program, at the 50th line of the program, your program execution is terminated. Then such type of termination, that type of termination is called as what? Abnormal termination. The type of termination is what? Abnormal termination. Got my point or not? So now tell me, to get this abnormal termination, some unexpected event is coming or not? In the classroom example, my operating system crashing, maybe my projector is not working properly, maybe the situations are available or not. These situations are nothing but what? Exceptions. These unexpected events are called as what? Exceptions. Understand my point here? Now tell me, this unexpected event is happened at what time? At a compilation time or at runtime? Come on guys, at runtime or at compilation time? That means you decided today class is not going to be happen. Is it at your home or by coming to the institute? By coming to the institute only you came to know that the class is not going to be happen successfully today because of these two problems. At your home you are not expected this. At your home you are not expected this. That's why I'm telling there it is an unexpected event at runtime. It is an unexpected event at runtime. Unexpected problem at runtime. That is called as what? No, exception. The perfect definition what I'm telling there, exception is an unexpected event, unexpected entity or unexpected thing happened at runtime which causes program termination in the middle. That means which causes abnormal termination to the application. In a simple words, exception is a runtime error, causes abnormal termination to the application. Up to now, just I explained what is exception only. I get my point or not? What is exception only? But now, what is the point I'm telling there? Even though if we are having exceptions in our schedule, even though if we are having exceptions in our program, then you should not provide abnormal terminations. You have to make that abnormal termination is also a smooth termination. It should not give effect to the throughout application. Understand my point here? In one program, abnormal termination is coming. It may crash your operating system. It may down your server, maybe. It may collapse your database, maybe. Or it may provide a hangout situation or network application, maybe. Some serious problems will come because of abnormal termination of your program. The total application may be collapsed. That enterprise application may be collapsed totally because of one program abnormal termination. If you want to come out from the situation, you have to handle exceptions properly. Handling exception properly in the sense, whenever we identify exception in our program, don't go for abnormal termination, then convert that abnormal termination into smooth termination. It should not give effect to the remaining program execution. Even though we are getting abnormal termination kind of situation, then catch that exception and don't bypass with abnormal termination. We have to make it is what now? Smooth termination. Yes, sir. All of you are getting my point or not? What is the meaning of smooth termination case? For example, classroom example I have taken. My projector was not running successfully. Then what next one can know? My system is not running properly. My operating system was crashed out. Then what is the solution here? How we are going to make it a smooth termination? Definitely we have to handle the situation. What was the situation there? No. What was the situation there? Exactly. The situation, that handling situation, what I am telling there, exactly by the time my admin team will come here, they will conduct a test, one Java test. They'll make you to sit up to 10 o'clock. Good idea or not? Good thought or not? Definitely. Then when the class is terminating in the middle, I don't want you to go outside in the middle of the class. We want to make you to sit up to 10 o'clock. Then immediately what will happen? Go outside and check it. Then what is the next situation here? Okay, right. What is the situation there? No, immediately our admin team will come to you. They will conduct a test. They'll make you to sit up to 10 o'clock, and they will provide you. They will give an option to check your knowledge. Is a smooth termination or abnormal termination? Smooth termination. It's a smooth termination. It's not abnormal termination. Some handling they provided. The situations are coming there. Fans and lights are available. Then for writing the test, fans and lights are sufficient. Then automatically they are providing smooth termination, not abnormal termination. This is a handling. This is what? Handling. In the same way, in our program also, at the 15th line, if you are getting an exception, then what is the meaning of handling? Catch that exception, analyze that exception, giving a message to the user, Are Baba, because of this reason you are getting this type of problem, please rectify that. Give a message to the user and terminate the program smoothly. And terminate the program smoothly. Not to terminate the program in the middle. What is the meaning of handling? In the program, if you are getting any exception, catch that exception, analyze that exception, give a proper message to the user, then terminate the program in a smooth way, not in an abnormal way. Sir, got my point or not? At which line we are getting exception, catch that exception, display message to the user, and continue the remaining statements execution. At the end of the program, you have to terminate the program. But 15th line is not executed properly. Why? Because their exception we are getting. Then give a message to the user at 15th line. Then after that, continue the remaining program execution and terminate the program at the end of the program only. That is nothing but what? No, smooth termination. Following or not? So here what we have done, we catch the exception, analyze the exception, send a proper message to the user, skip that line execution, and continue the remaining part of the program execution and terminate the program at the end. Is it not a handling of that exception? Is it not a handling of that exception? Yes, it's the meaning of handling that exception. Understand my point here now? So this type of handling is very good in the case of Java. This type of handling is very good in the case of Java. Because of this reason, Java has very good exception handling mechanisms. Java has very good exception handling mechanisms. That's my point. You may ask me one more question now. Sir, how Java handles the situation effectively? You said to me, catch the exception, analyze the exception, send a proper message to the user. Then after continuing the remaining part of the program execution, terminate the program at the end only. But here the point is, catch the exception, analyze the exception, sending a message to the user. What message and what you want to catch, how we are able to catch. If we come for this particular point, answer is what? We have some concepts like try catch finally. In the try catch finally, what is the another situation? Number of exceptions may come in Java program, but for each and every exceptional situation, a predefined class was defined by Java. For each and every exception, a predefined class was defined by Java. It will identify what is that exception, then which class object is suitable for that. It will raise that object, it able to catch that object. In that object, that required message is available. That message will be given to the respective user. Then after continuing the remaining part of the program execution and terminate the program at the end. Finish. Situation is handled properly or not? Now here what I am telling there at the end now, Java has very good exception handling mechanisms. How can you say Java has very good exception handling mechanisms? Because of try catch finally kind of features, and because of defining a separate class for each and every exceptional situation. By defining some predefined library for each and every exceptional situation, Java has very good exception handling mechanisms. Sir, I'm getting confusion. Are you following or not? No response. No response. So finally, what is the point I'm telling there? Now tell me, you only tell me how Java is a robust programming language because of two reasons. What are the two reasons? No, memory management. Second one is what? Exception handling. How can we say Java has very good memory management system? Java is using heap memory management system. Java is using heap memory management system. What is this heap memory management system? Is a dynamic memory management system. Is a dynamic memory management system. What is the advantage of dynamic memory management system? What is the advantage of dynamic memory management system? Which allocates and deallocates memory for the objects at what time, at runtime of the application. At runtime of a program, memory will be allocated, memory will be deallocated. So it is like what now? Is a dynamic memory management system that is available in Java programming language. So Java is very good at memory management system. Second one is Java is very good at exception handling mechanisms. How can you say Java has very good exception handling mechanisms? What is the reason for it now? Java has provided very good features to handle that exceptions and very good predefined library to handle that exception. Java has defined a separate class for each and every exceptional situation in order to handle that exceptions and in order to provide smooth termination to our application. So Java has very good exception handling mechanisms or not? Whether you understood exception or not, that doesn't matter. Only the statement what you have to remember, Java is very good at exception handling mechanisms. Why? Because Java has provided very good predefined library to catch the exceptions and to handle the exceptions in order to provide smooth termination. So Java has what? Very good exception handling mechanisms. Explanation is okay or not? Understanding is robust or not? Maybe in the next 1 year, if anybody is asking how Java is a robust programming language, then you have to explain these 2 points effectively. That's enough. That's enough. If you want to go for more internal details of memory management and exception handling, we have to go for JVM architecture and we have to go for exception handling mechanisms are the separate topics. There we are going to understand days and days of time. Don't worry for this. Okay. Now let's move on to this point. Java is a robust programming language. Why? Because just a little bit, 1 or 2 statements let me write, then after that I'll go for next one. Number 1, Java has very good memory management system in the form of heap memory management system. It is a dynamic memory management system. It allocates and deallocates memory for the objects at runtime as per the application requirement. Application requirement is a JVM requirement. This is point number 1. Java has very good memory management system in the form of heap memory management system. It is a dynamic memory management system. It allocates and deallocates memory for the objects at runtime as per the application requirement. Right, sir. Point number 2. Java has very good. Java has very good exception handling mechanisms. Java has very good exception handling mechanisms. Why? Because Java has defined very good predefined library, to represent and handle almost all the exceptions which are coming in Java applications. That's it, guys. In the simple words, I give in that exceptions point now. But when we go for exception handling mechanisms as a separate topic, there we are able to understand effectively this content now. Okay, all of you are okay? Understand this content clearly? No response. Even not required to write everything I specified in the material. You can check it after the class. Okay, right, guys. Next one is after that, complete it. If you are writing, complete it. And one small information, guys. Some of in this batch, some of you are coming to the classes a bit late. Late in the sense, maybe some of you may come to the class yesterday, or maybe some of you are missing some initial classes. If any of you are missing initial classes there, very first class or second class or third, fourth, any of you are missing that, 21st, 10 o'clock, I'm going to start another core Java batch. That means full stack Java development. A separate batch I'm starting there. There also with the same initial classes what I have taken in this batch, same initial classes I'm planning there. So you can attend for the sessions on 21st Thursday. Timing is what? 10 o'clock. If you require, already you are attending from these classes from right from beginning, then you can continue as is without attending that class. No, but if you want to attend that sessions there, just you can come. Depends on your requirement. Or else, no sir, I'm vacant at my hostel. I don't have any work. Again, I want to see your class there. Basic classes, you know, whatever the explanation you are given. Again, I want to see that. As happily you can come and sit in my class. Why? Because if you are vacant at your hostel, what you are able to do? You are able to sleep at your house. Am I right or not? Maximum you are able to sleep. Otherwise, you are not doing anything. Got my point or not? Instead of sleeping at our hostel, come and sit in my class and sleep in my class. Sleep in my class. I don't have any problem there. But in the middle of the sleep, at least you are able to hear the words like what no Java, platform independent, robust, this kind of words you are listening now. That words are most powerful, and you may remember that words for a long time. In the middle of the sleeping, whatever the statements you are listening now, you will remember long time the statements. Okay. Then, if time is possible, come and sit inside the class. Who will stop you? Nobody will stop you, right? Let's come for the next part here, guys. Now try to understand this clearly. Yeah, 10 a.m. morning only. Morning as per IST. Okay. And these backup classes I'm telling you. Of course, another thing is what I'm giving video support to all of you guys. I think so. Video support I'm giving there. If you don't want to come again here, and you can see that video support also. The point is very clear. If you want to see my face again, you can come at 10 o'clock. If you don't want to see my face again, go and watch your videos. Very clear. In videos, my face will not come, sure. Okay, right. Now let's come for this. Portable programming language. What is it, sir? Portable programming language. Yeah, full stack online almost all decided, sir. In online also full stack is going to be announced, but we have to wait. Still, we have to wait 1 or 2 days of time. Then after that, I will give that in online. Let's come for this portable programming language. Already one example I given previously about this portable. Any of you remember that? Mobile number porting. Mobile number porting. Given that or not? For example, I have Airtel account now. My SIM code is from Airtel. My account is available with Airtel. Unfortunately, when I take this classroom, inside this classroom, Airtel signals are not good. Signals are not good for Airtel inside this classroom. But majority of the time, maximum time I used to spend inside the class only. So I'm missing some calls from outside. I'm missing some messages. That internet or maybe the signals are not good inside the class. So I want to change my account from Airtel to Geo, for example. I think Geo is good, no? Yeah, good or bad, whatever it may be. From Airtel to Geo, it is a requirement for me to convert my account. Then when I go to previously, maybe 10 years back, if the situation comes to me, or maybe 5 years back, if the situation comes to me, I'll go to might be some Geo people. I asked to them. They said to me, then definitely you have to take a new number. That new number you have to install in your mobile phone. That's it. Otherwise, you don't have any option previously. But recently, what happened? Recently, Troy, Troy, Troy. I think so. Am I right? Am I right? The telecom department, right? Am I right or not? Okay, even if you are not aware about it, just leave it. The mobile, that means the total communication maintenance in India, there is a department. The department has given a flexibility for all the users. What was that flexibility provided by the telecom department there? Whenever we want to change your account from one company to another company, no need to change your number. You can use the same number, but you can change the account from Airtel to Geo or Geo to Airtel or Idea to Airtel, whatever it may be, what you require. But number we can manage. Why? Because at the time of taking my Airtel connection, Airtel number, I spent some money, amount of money to my number. It's a fancy number. I don't want to lose that fancy number. I spent nearly 50,000 for that number. All sevens is my number. I like all sevens, but don't try with this number, guys. I'm giving some wrong information. All sevens is not my number. Even I'm not passionate for fancy numbers. Think about it. Anyway, that number is available. I had that number. I don't want to lose that number. That number is associated with Airtel account. Then immediately we are having an option like what? Porting, number porting. What is that number porting? No, you can keep the same number, but your account you can change from Airtel to Geo. Okay, when the porting has been completed, your number is associated with the Geo. Previously, your number was associated with the Airtel. So this option is nothing but like what? No, is a porting. That means number is same, but number is running from one account to another account or not. The switching from one account to another account is possible or not. So this is nothing but like what? No, porting. The total process is called as like what? No, that means that capability, that ability or that availability is nothing but what? Portable. That thing is called as like what? No, portable. Sir, what is the relation between number porting and Java program porting? Don't have any thought of it? Didn't get any thought in your mind when I take this example? When I take this number porting example, didn't have any thought in your mind how Java is related with that porting, how Java is related with that portable? Didn't get any information in your mind? As you understood already portable, as you understood already platform independent and architectural neutral, immediately you have to get one thought in your mind. Am I right or not? All right, sir. Now here, what exactly the answer here you have to get? I'll give some clarity. What exactly the answer here we have to get? Now try to understand this clearly. That answer would be like what? No. For example, I have a program. Think of it. I compiled this program already. A Windows operating system or whatever it may be. I compiled this program. Some dot class file here we are getting. Am I right or not? Now here my point is what? Here we are having some hardware one Intel processor, for example, hardware one. Okay, over the top of this hardware one, here what we are having there, no, operating system one we are having. Say for example, you can understand like what? No, Linux. On top of this, my program got executed. Possible or not possible? Executing this dot class file on the top of this, possible or not possible? No response, guys. Possible or not possible? Yes, definitely it is possible. Now here what I am telling now, what I am telling there, same program I want to execute in another operating system and another hardware system. Okay, now here I want to use like what? No, another hardware system and another operating system. Now here I want to use like what, no, hardware too, and here I want to use like what, no, Windows for example. Observe carefully. Now here I want to run the same program in another operating system. That means I switch my program from Windows operating system Linux, that means Linux operating system Windows operating system or not. Without recompiling our program, without redesigning our program, we switch our program from operating system to another operating system and one hardware system to another hardware system or not. We switch our program execution from one operating system to another operating system and one hardware system to another hardware system or not. Similarly, next operating system, next hardware mission. Similarly, next operating system, next hardware mission, but compiled only once. But the same program we are executing over multiple operating systems and multiple hardware systems. That means one time I executed program on Linux and hardware one. Same program I copy and I'll paste onto another hardware system and another operating system. There also we can execute. Now my program is porting over multiple operating systems and multiple hardware systems or not? No response, guys. Understand the concepts what I'm telling there. So is it not the portability? Is it not simply what I'm telling that portability is not any other definition? It's a combination of platform independent and hardware independent. That's it. It is portable to all the operating systems and all the hardware systems. That's the point I'm telling there. But in a different direction, I'm introducing this topic. We can execute our Java program in all the operating systems, in all the hardware systems. That portability is available. That is portable. That possibilities existed here. That's why Java is like what, no, portable programming language. This is one point here I'm telling there. One side direction. Another direction also I'm telling there. How it is possible for Java to make it is portable programming language? Because of two reasons. One is JVM. One is what? JVM. And another one is what? Listen carefully. Tell me, sir. In C and C++, memory allocation for primitive data types is a fixed or variable? Come on, tell me. Memory allocation for primitive data types in C and C++ is a variable or fixed? Variable. That is depending on operating system. Am I right or not? But in the case of Java, memory allocation for primitive data types is a fixed or variable? Memory allocation for primitive data types is fixed or variable? Definitely it is fixed. Whenever it is fixed, irrespective of the operating system, it is fixed or not? That means it is independent of the operating system or not? So we can run our Java program in any of the operating system comfortably or not? Is it not portability? Is it not portability? Because of this reason also, Java is what? A portable programming language. Now you have to give final answer. How Java is a portable programming language? Now tell me, what is the reason for it? Two reasons are given there. Java is already platform independent programming language. You can run our Java program. We can switch our Java program from one operating system to another operating system. Java is a hardware independent programming language. We can switch our Java program from one hardware system to another operating system. Reason number 3. In Java, memory allocation for primitive data types is purely, that means is a fixed. It is irrespective of the operating system, independent of the operating system and independent of the hardware system. It is not dependent on any of these. So because of this reason also, Java is like what now? A portable programming language. Guys, all of you are following or not? Let's have a small note on this. You'll understand this point clearly. Java is a portable programming language. Why? Because 3 reasons are given. Point number 1, Java allows its applications to run all the operating system. That means Java allows to switch its applications from one operating system to another operating system. Same meaning we are getting. Next one is Java allows its applications to run under all the hardware systems. That is also switching from one hardware system to another hardware system. Number 3 is what? Java has fixed memory allocations for the primitive data irrespective of the operating systems and hardware systems. irrespective of the operating systems and hardware systems which we used. That's enough. Java has fixed memory allocations for the primitive data types, irrespective of the operating systems and hardware systems. That means without depending on hardware systems and operating systems, Java has fixed memory allocations for the data. Yes, sir. Got it or not? Clearly, what exactly the point here I said, right? That's okay now. This is about like what now? Portability. Guys, I'm asking one question to all of you now. Try to answer for it. All of you completed? Look at me. Understand this point. How many features we completed so far? 6 features we completed. Overall, Java features topic we are discussing where 6 features we completed. Can you tell me what are the 6 features we completed so far? Simple programming language, object-oriented programming language, platform independent programming language, architectural neutral programming language, robust programming language, portable programming language. These 6 points here we completed. Just I'll ask the questions. You have to answer for my questions. Ready for it? Ready for it? How Java is a simple programming language? Because of 3 reasons. Tell me what is the reason number 1? Java applications will take less memory and less execution time. Reason number 2, Java has been removed all the confusion oriented features like pointers, multiple inheritance and so on. Reason number 3, Java is using all the simplified syntaxes from C and C++ to make Java is what? A simple programming. Why sir? Why you are not saying answers? Tell me how Java is a simple programming language? Less memory, less execution time. Next one, removed all the confusion oriented features. Next one, using simple syntaxes from C and C++. That's why Java is what? A simple programming language. Leave it. How Java is object oriented programming language? Allows to represent all the data in the form of objects by following object oriented features. What are the various object oriented features? Class, object, encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, polymorphism, message passing. Okay, good. Next one, how Java is platform independent programming language? Allows its applications to perform compilation on one operating system and execution is on another operating system. So Java is what? Platform independent programming language. How Java is an architectural neutral programming language? Tell me, allows its applications to perform compilation on one hardware architecture and execution is on another hardware architecture. So Java is what? Architectural neutral programming language. Next one, how Java is a robust programming language? Come on, Java has very good memory management system in the form of heap memory management system. What is this heap memory management system? Dynamic memory management system. What dynamic memory management system does? It allocates and deallocates memory for the objects at the runtime as per the application requirements. That is one reason. What is the second reason now? Java has very good exception handling mechanism. Why? Because Java has defined very good predefined library to represent and handle almost all the exceptions which are coming frequently in our Java application. So Java is what? A robust programming language. Next one, how Java is a portable programming language? Because of 3 reasons. What are the 3? First one is what? Java allows its application to switch from one operating system to another operating system. Reason number 2, Java allows its application to switch from one hardware system to another hardware system. Next one, Java has followed fixed memory allocations for the primitive data. Java has followed fixed memory allocations for the primitive data irrespective of the operating systems and irrespective of the hardware systems which we use. So finally, Java is what? Portable programming language. Yes, sir. Understand or not? Fine. All the points, whatever the points here we understood there, we completed. All the points here we understood. Do one thing. I want to change the secure and dynamic Okay, no issues. Let me complete this one. I think so. I'm thinking about time may not be sufficient for it. What's the time now? 10 to 10, right? Okay. Let me explain. If it is possible, I'll complete it. Otherwise, I have to stop it by 10 o'clock. But you'll understand it. Secure programming language. Don't have discussions, sir. Please concentrate here. Last point. If I complete this point, I'll finish this total session. After the session, we can speak out. Whatever you want, you can speak in outside. Anything, no problem. But inside the class, you have to speak only Java. Okay, fine. Forget about Java programming language. First, tell me, I have a programming language. How I can make my programming language is secure? Or before understanding Java is a secure programming language, before that, first of all, tell me when a programming language is secure programming language. What measurements here we have to follow to say our programming language is secure programming language? Understand my question? What exactly the meaning of secure programming language? I analyzed this total concept. Finally, I given some conclusions. If any programming language is very good at three levels of security. If any programming language is very good at three levels, what are the three levels now? Internal security, web security, network security. If any programming language is very good at these three levels of securities, what are the three levels of securities? Internal security, web security, network security. Then the programming language is treated as secure programming language. That's it in a simple words. Now here we have to analyze what is internal security. Who will provide that internal security? If Java is very good at internal security, how it is very good at internal security? What is web security? How Java is very good at web security? What is network security? And how Java is following network security? All these points here we have to understand. Let me talk about these points. Who will execute Java programs? Come on guys, who will execute Java programs? JVM is responsible for security or not? At least internal security or not? Right, how JVM is responsible for security? I'll give an example. Listen carefully. If I open JVM, 5 to 6 number of components are available, high level components. What are these high level components inside the JVM? First one is bytecode verifier. Before that, class loader. First one is what? Class loader. Loading classes bytecode to the memory. Class loader. Number 2, bytecode verifier. What is it? Number 2, bytecode verifier. Number 3, interpreter. Interpreter, who is a real executor of the Java program. Number 4, JIT compiler. JIT, JIT compiler, just in time compiler. JIT compiler. Next one, number 5, garbage collector. Garbage collector. Number 6, security manager. Number 6, what? Security manager. Come again. Top level components inside the JVM, nearly 5 to 6 I have given. First one is what? Class loader. Next one is a bytecode verifier. Next one is an interpreter. Next one is a JIT compiler, just a in-time compiler. Then what next one here? Garbage collector. Last one, security manager. Bytecode verifier and security manager both together will provide internal security to the Java applications. Internal security for the Java application. Understand my point, guys? All of you getting my points or not clearly? Understand this now. So, who will provide internal security for the Java who will provide internal security for the Java programs inside the JVM? bytecode verifier and security manager. These two components are inbuiltly available inside the JVM. They are available internally inside the JVM. So they will take the responsibility of internal security. So internal security point of view, Java is very good. Clear? But what security manager will do, what bytecode verifier will do, not required as of now. You'll not understand now. Just you have to remember that name, security manager and bytecode verifier, both will take the responsibility of internal security for the Java programs. Leave it. Then what is second one, sir? What was the second one here? Now tell me. Web security. 3 levels of security are given. Internal security, okay, clear. Next one is what? Web security. What is this web security actually? What's the meaning of web security? Not any other one, sir. Regularly we are using this web security. What is that other one actually? Authentication and authorization mechanisms. What are these? Authentication and authorization mechanisms. They are nothing but what? Web security. I want to open my Facebook account. What I have to do? www.facebook.com. Immediately what we are able to get? A login page we are getting. Am I right or not? Login page we are getting. When we are getting login page, where username and password login button is available. There we have to enter that username and password or not. We need to click on login button. When you click on login button, internally your account will be checked with the registered accounts. If your credentials are matched with the registered credentials, it's okay. You are valid user. That home page of you will be submitted to your page. Unfortunately, if your provided credentials are not matched with the registered credentials, then immediately it will give a message, invalid username and password. Then immediately it will show a pointer like what now? If you are not registered so far, please register with this particular website. Then registration, sign up, not sign in, sign up, link will come. What's the meaning of sign up, sir? Now tell me. Registering with our website. Registering with the website. That means creating username and password. Registering your username and password with that website. So that is nothing but sign up. Sign in. Login is what? After registration with our website and entering into the website by proving ourselves. By providing our credentials, by checking our credentials are valid or not, entering into our website is nothing but like what now? Authentication. In other words, might be sign in. So this total process, sign in, sign up. This total process is nothing but what now? Authentication. This total part what now? Authentication. Now tell me, for every website this is required or not? Come on guys, for every application, for every web application, it is required or not? If we take gmail.com, maybe facebook.com, maybe, or any website now, any website might be, there definitely where username and password authentication is required. That is point number one. Next, what is authorization? Let me explain one simple point. When you are able to come inside the class, sir, now tell me, our people are standing in outside. Whenever you are coming to this location, they are checking your ID cards. Am I right or not? If you have proper ID card, Durgasoft ID card, then they will check your name, ID number, and they will allow you to sit inside the class. Am I right or not? Okay, good. That's one level checking they have done. That is primary checking. That is authentication. Once you entered inside the class, where is the location to sit? You have to sit on the chairs. Am I right or not? Or will you come to my chair and will you sit in my chair? Example I'm telling there. Give some difference between your chair and my chair. In that point of view, I'm talking. Of course, even if you sit here, nothing is going to be happen. After all, one chair, that's it. Nothing is going to happen. Even I'm saying to you, after a few days at time, I will keep one more chair here. Definitely somebody else will come to me. You will learn Java effectively. Okay, in that situation, I don't mind about even if you are sitting in my chair. That doesn't matter. Understand my point here? So, but give a small difference, no? Give a variation. Your chair is different and my chair is different. You are eligible to come inside the class and you are sitting in your chair. You are not eligible to sit in my chair. But if you want to sit in my chair, you have to take permission from me or not? Come on. You have to take permission from me or not? if I allow you to sit in my class and to explain the content. For example, one topic I given, if I ask somebody else to come here and to sit in my chair and to explain the topic now, if I give permission, then you are eligible to come here and to check that. But already you are the member of this class. But special permission you required to sit in my chair and to explain the concepts or not. That special permission is nothing but authorization. The special permission is nothing but what? Authorization. Checking again. Directly you are not eligible to sit in my chair and to explain the content. But you have to be checked with me to eligible or not in order to sit here and in order to explain the content. That is nothing but authorization. So in a web applications also, for example, Flipkart is an application, right? Am I right or not? E-commerce application, Flipkart. When we open something else like pen drives, for example, today we are having 100 number of items we are getting in a list. Okay, I thought of it tomorrow. I want to check once again. When I search for the same pen drive tomorrow, but tomorrow I got 150 number of items. Today 100 number of items, but tomorrow 150 number of items. How many items are difference of 50 items here? How that 50 item difference is coming there? And in a single day, that 50 items are added to the website or not? The data entry operators are adding the data to the website or not? But whenever they are trying to add some item to the website now, again they are going to be checked. Already they are logged in. The admin person already they logged in into the website, but whenever they are trying to add some items list, items to the list of the items in the flipkart.com, again they are going to be checked. They are going to provide username, password and role. Got my point or not? So that type of checking is nothing but what? Authorization. So authentication and authorization is a minimum in every web application. Authentication and authorization is a minimum in every web application. Good. So if you want to make Java as a secure programming language, Java has to provide very good environment for authentication and authorization for web application development. Now, if we check the Java, is there any good implementation for authentication and authorization from Java side? If you think about it, Java has provided very good predefined implementation for authentication and authorization mechanisms in the form of a separate module, in the form of a separate service. The service is called as JAS, JAAS. JAS, Java Authentication and Authorization Service. A separate service was provided by Java in order to provide authentication and authorization for our web application. Java had that implementation part. Java has that specification, the specific implementation to provide authentication and authorization mechanisms. Following or not? Up to now, two security levels we understood. What are the two security levels? First one is what? Internal security, and second one is what? Web security. Then what is the third one, sir? Network security. Nothing, sir. What is this network security actually? Encryption and decryption mechanisms. Network security is what? Encryption and decryption. For example, I'm doing my online banking in my system. Where is, for example, I have an account with HDFC. HDFC has to maintain a server-side application or not? They had their own server or not? That HDFC server is not available in my laptop. I'll open my laptop browser. There I will type hdfcbank.com, something else. Automatically it is asking about username and password. I entered that. Then after that, I want to transfer some amount of money from my account to my friend account. When I want to do such kind of transaction, then immediately it is asking about again username and password from me or not. At least some OTP generations or some kind of environment is required or not. Whenever OTP generation is coming, when I enter that OTP has to be reached to the server side application or not? That OTP has to be transferred through the network or not? How that OTP will be transferred through the network now? How my username and password will be transferred through the network now? As a plain data, if it is transferred, somebody else may check the data, somebody else may take the data. If anybody else is taking my username and password, then what's going to be happen? Anybody else can do some transactions with my account. Am I right or not? But what I have to do, whatever the data, username and password maybe or OTPs maybe, when I want to transfer in the network, then what I have to do, I have to encrypt the data or not? At the sender side, I have to encrypt the data. At the receiver side, we have to decrypt the data or not? That username, my username and password must be encrypted. and that encrypted data has to be transferred in the network. At the receiver's end, the data has to be taken. Encrypted data will be taken. That encrypted data will be decrypted. Then only the data will be used. So while transferring data in the network, encryption and decryption mechanisms we required or not? Number of examples are available. RSA algorithm maybe, and bluefish algorithm maybe. Next one is a public key algorithm maybe, private key algorithm maybe, shared key algorithm maybe. A number of encryption algorithms are available. Encryption and decryption algorithms are existed here. These are nothing but network security algorithms. Understand my point here? How can we say Java is very good at network security? Java has provided predefined implementation. Java has provided predefined implementation for almost all the network security algorithms. Whatever the network security algorithms are available in outside now, that means encryption and decryption algorithms are available for them. Java has provided some predefined implementation for all the network security algorithms. Because of this predefined implementation, Java is very good. Java is very good at network security also. Java is very good at what now? Network security also. Get my point or not? So let me now clear about this point here. How can you say Java is a secure programming language? Because of 3 levels of security. What are the 3 levels of security? Internal security, web security, network security. How Java is very good at internal security? Because of security manager and bytecode verifier inside the JVM. How Java is good at web security? Because it has provided separate implementation for authentication and authorization mechanisms in the form of JAS. Then how Java is very good at network security? Why? Because it has provided some predefined implementations for almost all the network security algorithms as part of its security module. Java has a separate security module. There we can see all these things now. Finally, Java is what? A secure programming language. Let me write that information also. Java is a secure programming language. Why? Because point number 1, Java has security manager and bytecode verifier in inside the JVM to provide internal security. This is point number 1. Point number 2 is what? Java has provided JAS. What is that JAS actually? Java authentication and authorization, not authority, authorization service to provide web security. Next one, third one is what? Java has provided very good predefined implementations to provide very good predefined implementations for all the network security algorithms. Because of these reasons, we can conclude Java is what? A secure programming language. Guys, confirm to me, all of you are following these points clearly? So because of these reasons only, if any of you are not following properly these points, no, within 1 hour this video will be uploaded, and you have to check this video and we have to follow this video 2 to 3 times. Listen that video if you are not getting it. Because of that reason, I am giving that video support by default. Even other institutes in IDW also not providing this video support for the regular students, but I'm giving this video support because of your benefit only, because to watch these videos only. Now initially somewhat theoretical, in the future module I'll go for programming part. There also we can you have to check that video, you have to check the programs. Of course this total data and everything I will share with you, but it may take some time. Wait for that. I'll share the running notes also. Don't worry for that. I'll create a channel. So you have to watch that videos properly every day. After the class, within 1 hour you will get video. After that 24/7 that video will be available to you. Just you have to check that video, watch that video and try to practice yourself. I said you preparing for the Java in the sense not to see the content on paper. Close that paper, try to recollect all the points. All the points are coming to your mind, then you are good. If any point is missing, then you are not good, and open the material and try to check that point. And again recollect that points. When you are getting all points of the today's session, then the respective session, then you are good. You prepared very well for that. This is a way of preparation here. So try to use that paper and pen to prepare yourself. Don't go for preparation on air. Air preparation is not possible. That will not be good practice. Good practice is what? Take paper and a pen. Try to write the content what we discussed here. At least rough notes. That's enough. That's all, guys. Then today it's okay. I want to stop here, and tomorrow will be tomorrow exactly at 8:30 will be. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Anything else, guys, from online? All right. Any queries from online? Shall we meet on tomorrow? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. And guys, and those who want to go for registration, try to reach out Durgasoft online training at gmail.com, or people will help you to register yourself. I think some of you are asking to me regarding this money and all these things. Just you can reach out our office admin. They'll give information. How to get recorded videos? Then our admin people will give a link to you to access that videos. The Google Drive link they will provide to you. If you're not getting that link, and contact with your admin. Sunil Kumar, I'll give that information to you. How to write exam, I'll give that information to you. Then for online students. Okay, don't worry for that. And for online students, I'll give information how to conduct that exam there. I'll check that possibility again. No, I will give again schedule for Oracle. This is for other students actually. So maybe within 15 to 20 days or no, again one more Oracle batch will start, and there you can attend. Otherwise, our schedule is going to be disturbed. Okay, I'll give the roadmap how to conduct all the classes there. Then as for that you can follow. Core Java started. Yeah, the Core Java part of the full stack only. Yeah, this is part of the full stack only. It started Core Java subject we started. After a few days of time, Oracle and UI techniques will start, and after a few days of time, Advanced Java will start. At a time, might be 3 to 4 sessions are going in parallel. But we are at the initial stage now. That's why I'm not giving much burden to you. Okay, don't worry. I'll take care about everything. I'll be the mentor for it. Yeah, 1 minute. Let me complete it. Yeah, sure. Yeah, guys, and full stack is almost all confirmed, guys. Then fees and everything I'll provide to you, but just 1 or 2 days of time it will take. Don't worry for that, and your link will be available for you up to 1 or 2 days of time. But I'll give that information to you. Don't worry. For online students, already I am in discussion with Durga sir actually. Then he has not confirmed so far. That once he confirmed that, then I'll give that intimation to you. But maximum within 1 or 2 days of time, we will get that information. So I will share that information to you. Otherwise, immediately when it was confirmed there, then immediately Bhavani will send a mail to you with all the details regarding this full stack. Don't worry for that. Bhavani will give a mail to all of you. Bhavani in the sense she's our admin, and she will send a mail to all of you with all the details of full stack. Don't worry for that. Okay. Thank you. Don't worry. Definitely full stack will be connected. But as of now, I've not decided. But I'm in discussion with Durga sir. Then if he's okay, then I'll go for it. Immediately, maximum 99% it will come. But it may take 1 or 2 days of time, not more than that. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot. And we will please consider the batch timings for working professionals. Yes, Manu. Yeah, definitely. As per your schedule, we will conduct the classes anyway. Don't worry. But 8:30 to 10, this Core Java class is fixed. Don't worry. This Core Java class is fixed. Yeah, sure. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Shall meet on tomorrow. Bye. Good night. Thank you.